Greetings and welcome to the Barbour County Schools 2019-2020 school year closing ceremony. Normally we meet as a group at Philip Barbour Auditorium, but due to circumstances beyond our control, we weren't able to do that this year. We always like to point out our service personnel of the year, our teacher of the year, as well as our retirees. Unfortunately, due to the unprecedented times we are living in, we are unable to gather in person at the Philip Barbour High School auditorium like we have the past several years. I hope this video will allow us to still honor our co-workers and point out some accomplishments from this crazy year. For the first 3 9-week periods, we were off to a flying start. Things were running smooth. We were really having a great year. Then the COVID-19 pandemic hit and all schools were closed for the remainder of the school year with less than a 4-hour notice. This is where we really stepped up our game and, in my opinion, did a wonderful job of continuing to care for our students and each other in a truly remarkable way. We continued to feed over 400 of our neediest students, and we will continue to feed them over the entire summer. Many of our outstanding teachers really stepped up and were innovative in the ways they continued instruction for their students. They utilized Google Classrooms, Zoom, Facebook, email, telephones, and other methods to stay engaged with their students. However, one of the best things they did was to comfort their students during a very difficult time. We encouraged the families of our students to spend time working with their children on life lessons such as gardening, auto mechanics, farming, and other real-life skills that will serve them for their lifetime. We encouraged them to take walks and play games, and we really tried to relieve some of the anxiety that many people were feeling. Our graduating seniors were especially affected by missing some of the most exciting moments that they had waited years to experience. However, with the help of many senior leaders and dedicated staff members, they were able to experience a virtual awards day, a virtual baccalaureate, and what many consider to be one of the most personal, enjoyable, and memorable graduations that has ever taken place at Philip Barbour High School. In fact, many of the staff involved in the filming of the graduation enjoyed the virtual ceremony more because they were able to hear from each graduate. They announced their plans on what they were doing after high school, and they were able to speak with their families about their students' wonderful accomplishments. I hope we are able to return to a normal school day in August. School isn't just the acquisition of knowledge or passing information from one person to another. It's a place where students can learn from their teachers, but just as importantly, they learn from each other. Regardless of how we are able to return, I know that the men and women of Barbour County Schools will do whatever they can to see that our students are given the tools and the skills they need to become productive members of society. I cannot thank you enough for all that you have done to serve our students. Now let's honor some very special people. Service Person of the Year candidate Sheila Wilson from Casson Elementary Middle School.
The thing I like most about work is the kids. If I can make their day more positive, that makes me happy. When they come in for breakfast or lunch, it never hurts to take a moment to listen. It's joyful, some of the stories they have to tell me, and it makes my day. Our job can be pretty demanding, but it's all worth it for the kids.
Service Person of the Year candidate Jack Valentine, Belington Elementary School.
What I like best about my job is seeing the kids every day, and they kind of interact with me and I interact with them, because at the end of the year they'll give me a letter saying that thanks for cleaning my room or my bathroom, or like if I get sick and you'll clean it up. And so I just like the kids.
Service Person of the Year candidate Angie Harris, Philip Barbour High School Complex.
What I like most about it is very busy. I feel like even though I don't have a lot of direct contact with the students, that everything I do is still helping the students at all times. I've been with the school system for 13 years and it's ever changing. I just enjoy being around the students and I enjoy everything I do.
Service Person of the Year candidate Jeff Moss, Junior Elementary School.
I really enjoy my job. What I enjoy the most of Junior Elementary is it's one big happy family, and if I need help, they're more than willing to help me. Anything I want done, they will help me. They just seem like my own kids. I've coached for years, My daughter's on the team, and I just really enjoy softball.
Service Person of the Year winner David Williams from Philippi Middle School.
Okay, my favorite part of the job is seeing the kids in a safe and clean work environment and seeing them go through middle school growing up and have a lot of interaction with the kids. I play on my lunch break with them in the gym and play basketball, and I just want the kids to have a safe summer and can't wait to see them again.
Next, we will honor our Teacher of the Year candidates. Teacher of the Year candidate Danielle Rush, Beelington Elementary School.
One of the things I enjoy most about teaching is being able to build a rapport with students. Also having the opportunity to be able to do small group teaching with my kids and seeing that individual increase in academic achievement. One of the things is my job duties of a morning is greeting them as they come off the bus. So that's one of my favorite parts. I get to say good morning to all the kids as they come into school. One of our goals throughout the year is to go on a community-based field trip. So we actually, the skills that we learn throughout the year, we actually put that all into the community when we are able to go on our community field trip.
Teacher of the Year candidate Stephanie Henthorn, Philippi Middle School.
I'm not afraid to sit on the floor with them and work and break something down and just start from the very bones and beginning of things with them. I think they appreciate that. They also appreciate that I understand. Every morning, the first 10 minutes before I'm supposed to be on duty, I'm sitting there with Dave and Rick, waking up, having a can of Coke to get my caffeine going. I get to see my kids, they high five, they wave. Some of them still kind of grouchy coming in the door, but it's just every day. I love it.
Teacher of the Year candidate Lindsay Skinner, Junior Elementary School.
I enjoy being able to be there when the students have that aha moment, whenever they realize that they've finally figured out that difficult math problem, or they've finally been able to spell that word that they've been working on, and it's just that joy of the moment whenever they've learned something new. We work hard to make sure that every student is getting that individualized learning program, getting everyone involved in something after school. So some students do the sports, some students don't like sports, so robotics seems to be an area in which those students can go.
Teacher of the Year candidate T.J. Dalton, Beelington Middle School.
Oh, I just enjoy the kids, the personality of the kids. So I know when I come to school, I know we're going to be joking and laughing and having a good time. I always try to keep that a part of what we do, and you kind of feed on that. That's really what I kind of enjoy about getting up and doing it every day, and then seeing the progress of where the kids go. That's a big thing. Just being there with them and having fun.
Teacher of the Year candidate Eddie Poling, Casson Elementary Middle School. Teacher of the Year winner for Barbour County Schools, Jean Ellen Irvine, Philip Barbour High School.
I enjoy the students that I teach on a daily basis, no matter if they come with concerns, problems, academic questions, whatever it is. The students are what makes it for me. I have specific students that come to mind that when they started it was a little rough, but then that they were able to make it and be successful, and that's really what it's about for me, is when I get to see not just the students who start out rough, but all students be successful. I think I would attribute my success in the classroom to not be just a student's teacher, but I try to be an example for them. I try to be someone who takes an interest in them, and that they know that if they need something, that I'm someone that they can come to, whether it be something at home, something at school, something personal. I think one of the most rewarding parts of being a teacher in Barbour County is getting to have firsthand relationships with these students that I teach. This is where I live. These students are part of our county. Hopefully they can stay in our county and make a contribution to our county.
Every year we get to celebrate the retirement of those who have given a big part of their lives to serving the students of Barbour County Schools. This year we are honoring the following retirees and wish them a long, happy, and healthy retirement. They have all earned it. Retiree Deborah Daugherty, teacher, Philip Barbour High School.
What I'm going to miss most is the students. All the activities we did, the trips we took, the conferences we went on, those are the things I'll miss most. What I'm looking forward to most is not having to get up, taking a shower, putting on makeup, and getting out the door, but staying on the farm, doing farm things, playing with grandkids, just relaxing.
Retiree Kim Fetter, teacher, Beelington Elementary School.
The things I'm looking for to do in my retirement is to work on some of my hobbies, which include sewing, knitting, crocheting. I am also a genealogy nut, so I will enjoy being able to go to courthouses and other places that are open while I've been in school all these years. I enjoyed seeing the children progress in every way, socially, academically, behaviorally, throughout the whole year. And it didn't matter what grade it was, they all did the same thing. They would progress. This year did not end like I thought it would. After being at home, I'm going to be substituting a lot. I cannot sit at home every day and do nothing because I ran out of things to do. I definitely will be subbing, maybe even a long-term one.
Retiree Linda Long, teacher, Philippi Elementary School.
What I'm looking most forward to in my retirement is spending time with my family and grandchildren. I have 3 granddaughters, and I look forward to being able to go visit them when I would like and for them to spend time with me. Oh, there are so many things I enjoyed most about teaching. One of the things I enjoyed the most was seeing my students walk through that door each morning with a smile on their face and greeting them and telling them how happy I was to have them in my classroom and that we were going to have a great day and just trying to make a difference in as many lives as I could. That's what I enjoyed the most. The most rewarding part of my job is seeing students accomplish a goal or read for the first time, and they look up with a smile on their face and say, I did it. And to see that every child is capable of learning and every child wants to learn. So I think that was the most rewarding thing for me to see students learn and to experience success.
Retiree Pam Minista, secretary of Philippi Elementary School. Retiree Ron McLean, bus operator.
What I'm looking forward to after retirement is hunting and fishing. I really love that. And being with my wife, Mary Alice. What I like most about being a bus operator is my kids and my route. I've got Sand Run 4H Road, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful. And my kids are good. That's the main part of driving. It's just like clockwork. I get up between 5 and 5:30, and I don't even think anything about it. I just get ready and take off for the bus cross. And actually, I really like it.
Retiree Larry Poling, bus operator.
Being retired, the things that I will miss most will be some of the relationships with the kids and also relationships with those I work with and just being a part of the family. Some of the things I will not miss is some of the disciplinary things, and maybe I won't miss getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning. So I would like to sing, I love the times I spent with you, to share a ride and a laugh or two. May your blessings be many, your troubles be few. Goodbye, everybody.
Retiree Board of Education President Eric Roof.
I think a crowning moment for not just the board but the community was the new field at Philippi High School. It's just been an exceptional community-wide project. BC Bank, it's been the group that worked together to kind of make that come to be, and of course the Barbour County School System and the board was part of that. The other thing I think I'm most proud of in my 8 years here is I feel like the board just communicate with one another, talk well together, together and work through any issues that maybe have come up, whether it's a positive or a negative. What I think I'll miss most about being on the board is just it's the camaraderie. It's the friendships I've developed, not with just the other board members, but with the staff, the faculty, the teachers, the service personnel, everyone involved in the school system. I'm really going to miss all of it. I think it's just been a lot of fun, and it'll be nice, I think, just stepping back and watching from a different angle and just seeing how the school system progresses through the years. And to the entire personnel of the Barbour County School System, I want to say it's been certainly an honor and a pleasure to serve as president of the board for the last 6 years and be on the board for 8 years. It's truly been a joy. You touch lives every day, and it's very important. As I retire from the board, if you need me for anything, don't hesitate to call. I'll always be there to lend an ear or support or offer some advice. Always happy to do that. So to all, it's been a pleasure, and I wish you all the best.